You are now watching a Lucky Penny Shop product feature. Hey, it's Lucky Penny Shop. It's the Cool Baker Cake Pop Maker from Umagine Toys. This was requested by a Mr. Kiki 204. Took us about a month to get it. So we keep track of the requests, and we can find them. We do get them. This requires no baking. You're just adding water. You're putting in the refrigerator and then decorating. You can't go wrong with a toy like that. Using your creativity and your imagination. So there's the back side of the box. So what I have to do next is take it all out of the box, put it on the table. Let's look at all the pieces, learn about the toy a little bit, and we'll go from there. All right? Hold on a second. All right, it's all out on the table. I have the instructions right here. So you're learning as I'm learning. There's been no pre-testing, pre-setup. I think sometimes that's the best way, so we make our videos so you see what we go through. If there's any frustration, we'll find out. So it looks like we have to put the white sides on. That's one of the first steps. So let's do that. But let's see. Do they have a step one? Ooh, assembly of batter tank. So the batter tank. Let's do that. All right, where's that? Ooh, that's all in this here. That's all open. So I'll leave the instruction there. So it looks like the first piece is already inside there. And this is going to go underneath. Then this screws through this piece here. And then the handle is going to go on the top of that. So here is the handle. And then that looks like it fits in there. And this is going to go on top of our press like that. Colorful. Love the cake pop maker there. So that we're going to turn this to extrude our product out of there. Okay, so that's set. And the next thing they want us to do is get this section in place, the two arms. So it looks like they're going to pop in. They're going to press down. Okay, so those are snapped in. Then there's a center pin here. Let's see, where's the center pin? It looks like this piece here is the center pin, and it goes upwards, and it's going to click in. So let's just see how that works. You click in there. Okay, that's clicked in now. And then this piece here now is going to go over the top. But let's put the logo out. That's the way they have it. Okay, there you go. See? That's not too bad, is it? And then there's the tray and a cup. Looks like this cup goes here. Alright. And then this tray is going to go in this center section, it looks like. So we'll have to kind of play with that a little bit. Figure that out just to make sure it's just right. But looks like we're there to go. What else do we have? Let's get all the bags out of here. Let me turn that up and move it to the back here so you can kind of see the whole thing set up now. Pretty neat. There's that handle that spins now to extrude the dough. So we'll lower that. Nice view there. Okay, we have a spatula. We have a spoon. We have our actual cake pop holder. So this is what we're going to use to hold them when we make them. And there's a couple little cutout tray dies here. We're going to need that. And there's these little cards. Okay. And then these little tags. And then all the mixes are back here. Now we haven't opened them. So what we're going to do now, we have to really just take it all, wash it all, and get us set. When we return back here, we're going to start making these, alright? Very cool. Hang on a second. Okay, before I get started mixing here, a couple neat features on this. There's a storage area for your cake pops. They pop right in. There's two fit on each side. And there's one right in front. See that here? So this pops in and out real easy. This little bowl in here is for the frosting, which we're going to do after we get these out of the refrigerator. And then the trays here, they're 2-in-1. There's kind of like a die with a sifter on it. And then you can also put stuff in here and roll your cake pops there. So let's get on to the actual mixing here. Let's get our mixing bowl in here. Let's cut open the bag. There's just 2 tablespoons of water. There's one. There's two. And we're just going to mix this. Get all your lumps out. Now this gets poured in the top. It's called the batter tank on the top there. Okay, I think we got most of the lumps out there. Might be a few little ones in there. Okay, let me raise it up here so you can kind of see what's going on. This is going to get put in here. We'll clean it up just a little bit when we get it all out. Remember, it's fun. It's having fun, yes? Gonna have to just accept the mess. So that gets put back on. Now we're gonna spin this. We gotta put our first cake pop in position. And it's gonna fill back here. So I'm spinning on the top now to bring it down. Okay, then you spin this here. And you just keep going around. It's okay. Alright, there you go. Now before we actually put them in the refrigerator, there is one more step. So you want to take your cake pop sticks and push them in and push down. Okay, and then one more. Now these go into the refrigerator, so that's the next step. We're going to come back, might top these off a little bit more, make them a little puffier, see if we got any more mix left, but we're good to go. Alright, so hang on, we'll check back in just a second. Alright, so there we go, we got them out of the refrigerator. We had one little tragedy, and you know, I was just testing them, actually eating one before I frosted it when I took them out, just to make sure that the molds and everything work great. So you'll see when it comes out. Works great. Pretty cool. They come right out like that. So there it is. I'm just going to store one there. There's another one. We'll store that one there. And then there's another one. We'll put that right in front and center. So we set up our one spot here for our little sprinkles. And then I was going to put some of the pink. You take the back of the spoon here. I cut this bag open already. Make it easier. It's like the pinkish coloring. You take it and you're going to fill up one of your designs because you're going to push your cake pop onto that. So we'll do that one. Let me push that back now. So now we're going to make the white icing. So I'm going to put it in the mixing bowl. Now this starts in the mixing bowl and then goes to the other bowl, and it's warm water. So 1 tablespoon of warm water. Had a little spill in the back there, but we must live with it. So we'll mix that up. Now it says if it's too thick, add a little water because you want it to, you know, coat the pop. And that's definitely going to be too thick, so we're going to adjust. Go another half or a quarter tablespoon to thin it out just a little. There we go. That looks good. See it now? So we're going to transfer that to the little bowl I have. It's like a cup almost. There we go. Okay, now as far as decorating, I'll do a little bit, but you know, that's where your imagination comes in. Sure, I could spend 3 hours decorating, but I just want to show you what it looks like and eat one. That's what I really want to do. So now I'm going to take this here. They want to just lightly dip it in and bring it around the pop, and then you can come back and work it with your spatula to kind of even it out. So let me do that. Coat all the sides, the top. There you go. Not bad. Not bad at all. A little too much on the bottom. Okay. So we'll let that work its way down. They do say you can let that dry if you want before you do the rest of the decorations. But we're going to go right in here. And then, because you could actually keep making more. So here, let me do this. It'll look cool on here. This is the pink, okay, heart. So that's how you get like a heart shape. You could really go crazy here with the decorating. And then you can, you know, maybe do a couple spots of the sprinkles. But you know what I like to do? I like to try things. So I took a bite. So it does look like a cake inside. And the sprinkles are good. Cake, you know, it's okay for what it is. It's an imagination toy. Well, I guess it won't hurt to just quickly eat another one, now will it? Ooh, I broke that one off. Oh, bummer. Working too fast. One more time. Sorry, folks. Got carried away there. Trying to rush for the video. Here, I'll tell you what, let me do this. Because now it's lower in there. The frosting is good. That tastes like cake frosting. The cake's okay, you know, for a non-cooked cake. Ooh, look at that one. Sure, I know. I know what you're going to say. That thing looks horrible. But you would also want to be eating it, and I'm just loading it up. Because I'm here to have fun, and that's what I'm doing. All right? So one more bite. It's gone. We do appreciate you watching. Later.
And always remember, if you see a lucky penny, pick it up.